Hello everyone, it's Mel from Stocksbridge Guitar Tech. I've got a lesson for you today. Just before we get into that, if you could just remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these videos and find them useful, and also remember to click that little notification bell, and that way you get notified when I upload a new video. Right, so the lesson today, I'm going to be talking about the 12 major scales. So it's a bit of theory. So I'm assuming that you know your major scale. You at least know the C major scale. That's the easiest one, as it contains no sharps or flats. So I'm going to tell you today an easy way to remember how many sharps or how many flats there are in each of the 12 major scales. So let's dive in. Many beginner and intermediate guitarists get mixed up with these major scales and how many sharps they've got and how many flats they've got. So I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way to remember how many sharps or flats there are in a given major scale. We're just talking about the major scale here, so Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. That's the C major scale. The easiest one to remember because it doesn't have any flats, it doesn't have any sharps. So that's going to be our base reference point. So we'll do the sharps first. So C major has no sharps, no flats. And the root of that chord there, I'm playing an A shape bar chord at the 3rd fret, rooted on the 5th string, 3rd fret. That's my root note. So I know that's got no sharps. So now, if I swap that to an E shape bar chord at the same fret, I've now got a G major chord, and G major has one sharp. So that shape, rooted on the 5th string, no sharps. That shape, rooted on the 6th string, in the same fret, the 3rd fret, one sharp. Okay, then we're going to do the same again, but moved up 2 frets. So now we're going to have this A shape, but now we're going to play at the 5th fret. So this is a D major chord, and D major has 2 sharps. Then we do the same again from that shape to that shape. That gives us an A major chord. A major has 3 sharps. Do the same again, take that A shape, move it up to the 7th fret. We've now got an E major chord. An E major has 4 sharps. Then do the same again. Back to the E shape bar chord, which gives us B major. B major has 5 sharps. Do the same again. Back to the A shape. Now at the 9th fret, that's F sharp major. F sharp major has 6 sharps. Then we do the same one last time to the E shape at the 9th fret. That gives us C sharp major. And C sharp major has 7 sharps. So it's very, very easy. Just those 4 chord shapes. C to G, to D, to A, to E, to B, to F sharp, to C sharp. That gives us no sharps, 1 sharp, 2 sharps, 3 sharps, 4 sharps, 5 sharps, 6 sharps, and 7 sharps. So we now know that G sharp has 1 sharp in it, or we can work it out. You can just use the 5th and 6th string if you want, so you can just go starting on the 5th string 3rd fret and going down to the 6th string 3rd fret, and then we just move that up 2 frets each time until we get to the 9th. So we've got none, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I wanted now to know which key has got 4 sharps in it, I go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that note, it's an E. So I now know that E major's got 4 sharps in it. If I wanted to know which had got 6 sharps in it, I'd go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That note's an F sharp. So I know that F sharp major has 6 sharps in it. So that's the sharps. Now we'll look at the flats. So the process for figuring out the flats is very, very similar. But this time I'm going to start with this C up here at the 15th fret, just to make it easier to show you. So it's the same chord, 1 octave higher. So again, we know that chord, that C, has no flats. So to find the key that has 1 flat, we go down 2 frets, so from the 15th down to the 13th, and we change that shape to an E shape. So we go no flats, change that to an E shape, down 2 frets. That's got 1 flat, and that's an F major. The same as that, 1 octave higher. And then to find the key with 2 flats, we just stay in that same position, but go back to our A shape bar chord rooted on the 5th string. That gives us B flat major. So B flat major has 2 flats in it, and then we do the same again. We go down 2 frets, now to the 11th fret, and we change the shape to an E shape. That gives us an E flat major. So I now know that E flat major has 3 flats in it. Then we go back to the A shape. So I've now got A flat major. So I know that A flat major has 4 flats in it. Then we go down 2 and we change the shape again. That gives me D flat major. So D flat major has 5 flats in it. Then we go back to the A shape in that same position at the 9th fret. That gives me G flat major. G flat major has 6 flats in it. Then we do the same again. We go down to the 7th fret and we change back to our E shape. Now the eagle-eyed amongst you will spot that that's actually a B major. But it's also a C flat major. So there's C. And we could call that C flat. It's not a scale that's used very often, but just for completeness, if we were playing in the C flat major scale, that would have 7 flats. and it's the same as the B major scale. So again, you can just use the 5th and 6th strings if you prefer. 0 flats, 1 flat, 2 flats, 3 flats, 4 flats, 5 flats, 6 flats, 7 flats. So that's all well and good. So we know now how we can figure out how many sharps and how many flats a specific major scale has got in it. But now we need to know what those notes are. So for example, it's all very well saying, yeah, okay, D flat major, it's got 5 flats in it. But what are those 5 flats? We've got 7 notes. 5 of those notes are flat and 2 of the notes are natural. How do we know which notes are flat and which are natural? Well, I'm going to put that in the next video because I don't want this video to be too long. Well, that's the lesson for today. Join me for the next one. In the next one, I'm going to explain to you how you can figure out what the sharps are in any given key that has sharps in it, and what the flats are in any given key that has flats in it. So I didn't want to do that all in one lesson because it would have been quite a long lesson. So join me for part 2 of this lesson, and we'll go through then how to figure out which notes are going to be sharp which notes are going to be flat in any one of those 12 given major keys. So I hope you'll join me for that one, but that's all for today from me. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.